What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. Today we're back at Copart here in Oklahoma City for another walk around. Let's jump into this video today and see what we find. How about a burnt down Jeep? I see a lot of these, and I can only assume, pure speculation here guys, but I can only assume it's a wiring issue. You know, I don't think Jeeps traditionally burn down when they're stock. It's when people start adding things like the winches and all the lights, you know, you got light bars, you start adding all of this stuff and you start increasing the risk of overloading a circuit and creating a fire. This one, you know, wires running straight through the door, that's always good instead of running, you know, I don't know, down, and I don't know where you would run this. I'm not a guy that installs these light bars, but I would feel like installing the wire straight through the door could be problematic. I don't know. Anyway, this isn't even the one that I wanted to show you. Oh, I love the American flag though. Oh, it's got stickers. I like this. We can all agree on this, right? Endangered species stick shifts. I love a mean tweet and a $1.79 gas right now. Boy, it seems like it's been a long time since we've seen a $1.79 gas, that's for sure. Oh, and then, you know, your thin blue line and, you know, a few other little stickers that kind of tell you about the person's personality. I don't know. I think this may be somebody I'd probably get along with. All right, this is what I wanted to show you guys. It's another new car, relatively anyway. 2018 Jeep Compass. I guess 2018 is not really new anymore, is it? I must be getting really old, guys, because I see a 2018 and I'm thinking it's a new car. No, it's not. It's 6. In fact, technically in September. Oh, it is September. Technically, this car is like 7 model years old now. 7 years old. Wow. Oh my God, I am getting old. Somebody bejeweled the living hell out of it. Definitely not my cup of tea, but with that said, not my car. You know, somebody else's car, somebody else's choice. I don't know. Obviously, being a guy, that's not something I would I would do to my car. But, you know, for a chick, yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. I can dig it. I'm not driving it, but I can dig it. Let's take a look at this interior. Kind of like it, guys. Interesting color combination. I'm not sure I've ever seen this on a Jeep. It's black and white. Door panels, black and white. Red stitching. This has got to be like a custom order type of deal. This cannot be like original equipment, how you could get one of these from the factory. You had to go and order it online this way. Even bejeweled there. They bejeweled the living heck out of this thing, man. You got the rain guards. She's got everything, man. Overall, not too bad looking. Looks like it's got the adaptive cruise control. It's got the radar in the front. I found the damage, in case you didn't see it, I'm going to show you. It's got a nasty ding there that took out some of the paint. No big deal, but the damage is actually right here. Took a little hit to this corner of the plastic bumper, which honestly doesn't affect anything other than cosmetics. It's really not that bad. You do have a little bit of damage in here from that hit, and it looks like this had been rubbing on the tire and damage that inner fender liner. Again, it's really not that big of a deal, guys. This is a super... Oh, it opens itself. Whoa. All right. I'm liking it more and more. And it's got power, which means I don't have to jump start it. That is nice. Listen, this is a perfect example of one that I would buy and drive. You know what I mean? I hear people all the time saying that there's no good deals at these auctions anymore. The deals are gone. They don't exist. And I come out here every single week, guys. Every week I'm out here. And I pretty routinely buy vehicles. And I find deals all the time. And yet, even though I show all of these deals on my channel, people still scream in the comment section that there are no deals anymore. So I don't get it. I don't get it. They must just not be watching the videos where I find the deals, or they're people that just aren't willing to take risks. And that's what these auctions are all about, guys. Anything you buy here, I don't care how nice. This could be brand new. Ugh, multi-air. Ugh, sorry. I'm not into the multi-air, guys. That's all right. You know, it's It's okay. It should be naturally aspirated, though. Yeah, it is. An NA 2.4 liter. It's probably the better of the multi-air engines. Not that there's too many good ones. Good tires. It looks decent. The deals are out there, guys. Number one, you got to go out and work for it. You got to find it. You know what I mean? Could you imagine, like, I'm trying to think of something that you could relate to here, or something that I could even relate to. It's like, there's a gamble involved here. Like, it's like going into the stock market and watching people make money and then coming back and saying there are no deals in the stock market, which that's probably a bad analogy because I don't think the stock market's doing very good right now anyway. But you know what I'm saying? It's easy to say things. It's a lot harder to go out and put your money where your mouth is and actually take gambles. Come out to these yards. Look around. Shit runs. If that damage is all that's wrong with this, are you kidding? 90,000 miles on the odometer. I heard the compressor kick in. Air conditioning is about to kick on. You got a nice touchscreen interface here. This is not a bad little car. SUV, whatever you want to call it. This is not bad. This is not bad. Yeah, it's got some miles, and it's, you know, being white, it's kind of stained up. Needs some cleaning. Important window works. Less important window works. See what I mean? You got to be kidding me. I mean, I know a lot of people don't like the Fiat, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, all of that stuff. That's fine. Personally, I like most of them. That's just my thing. You don't have to like it. That's fine. But you can't sit here and say that there's no deals. I feel a motor mount vibrating for sure. There's a motor or transmission mount going on there in reverse. You can kind of feel it in drive too. Forward and backward brakes are phenomenal. Steering feels good. Air conditioning, what did I tell you? Air conditioning, oh, yes, please, give me more of that. Give me more of that. I'll take all of it. This is another example of one that's probably a great deal, guys. It's a great deal, but my favorite comment that I get on the channel is people blaming me. Personally, I am to blame for the deals being gone at the salvage auctions. Yeah, can you believe it? Little old me, and I am to blame for there being no deals left. I had one guy comment recently, and he said that he's a dealer, and he used to get cars so cheap out at these auctions. Stupid cheap, great deals. He ran his whole business off of it for 20 years. He said, and then I came out and started making my videos, and I have single-handedly destroyed any profit potential from vehicles out here at these yards. Man, listen, if this is true, if I really somehow destroyed the car market, I'm sorry. I do apologize sincerely. But let's be real, you're full of shit, okay? Get out of here, man. Okay, yes, I make videos about these cars and finding good deals. Absolutely. So do a lot of other YouTubers. Have the prices gone up because of our videos? Probably. They call us social media influencers for a reason. Do you know why that is? Because people see what we buy and they are influenced to buy something that we bought. That's right. So yes, I'm sure I am responsible for influencing a lot of people to come over to Copart and other auctions, as Sam Crack is, as Legit Street Cars is, as Tavarish is. Come on, guys. It's not just me. There are a lot of people out there, a whole lot bigger than me, that have been influencing for many, many years. So it's not my fault. And the proof is in the pudding because I put my money where my mouth is. There are good deals to still be had out here, and I personally believe this is one of them, guys. Oh, I love that. I like this. This is nice. This is another example of something that's got some minor, very minor cosmetic damage, guys. Probably, let's give it a little rev. Sounds good. It probably runs and drives great. Nice. And did I mention touchscreen? You got the climate control stuff here. I don't think it has ventilated seats, does it? No. Heated seats, heated steering wheel. What a nice vehicle. And under 100,000 miles. Probably not going to go for a whole lot of money. It's from Save Money Car Insurance Company. I've never heard of that. The thing is, guys, it's easy to sit behind a computer screen and critique somebody for what they're doing. But it's a whole nother thing to actually be the person that's going out there and doing it. hands-on, putting their money out there into the market, right? That's what I do. I'm not just sitting here telling you there are deals to be had. I come out here and I buy them, I bring them home, and I show you that there are deals to be had. So, you know, I guess it's easy to anonymously sit behind a computer screen or a keyboard on your phone and complain and talk trash on somebody. It's a whole lot harder to be the person with boots on the ground out here actually doing the work. So let's move along and see what else we can find out here. Not interested in an SXT Charger. I like the Expedition, but this one is a little too far gone for me. Now remember, this is primarily a salvage yard auction, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want to find the good ones, you're going to have to get through a lot of really rough and bad ones to get to it. Like the little Mercedes, but we've seen that one before. Several of these cars have been here a while. So is this A7. This has been here forever. In fact, I'm not sure too many of these cars have actually moved. Oh, I haven't seen that one before. Good night, man. Oh my. That is, that's horrific. That hurt. You know, hopefully whoever was inside came out okay on that one. But that one definitely hurt. What do we got going on back here? This looks to be in good shape. What do we got? A little Buick? I like this. 2020 Buick Encore. It claims has undercarriage damage. Now that could be something as simple as a control arm. Or it could be something as severe as, oh, hold on, I think I already see it. It could be something as severe as a subframe. That's where I was going with it. And then I quickly noticed that, well, something has gotten up under here, hasn't it? Now, I'm not going to climb on the ground to get a look at this, but I'm going to put you guys up under here. And I'm going to let you guys kind of look around and see if you see anything damaged or not. Or could it just be a front bumper? Well, wouldn't that be nice? If that's all it is a front... Oh, hold on. It's going to be wrecked in the back. I already see damage. Dang it. Well, I mean, there is some damage. This is popped out, but I mean, you know, you could pop that back in. There's a dent right here. I think that's it, other than this taillight housing. The lens is broken on it. So that's not too big of a deal. There's a weird dent right there too. It's got some strange damage all over it. Oh, we've got an under tray. Oh boy. Oh, this is, are you serious? This is gross. Oh, hell no. Some little kids was drawing on the car. Oh, oh boy, I'm old school. Any old school parents out there, you know, oh, hell no. Did they wipe shit all over the roof? What? Oh, no, no. Oh, no. Rubik's Cube. Boy, this is a 2020. Listen, this SUV car thing, this is 4 years old, guys. This is 4 years old, and it's disgusting. This is absolutely disgusting. Look at this. 4 years old. Can you imagine doing this? Oh, there's so many people out there that would, like, give parts of their body to have a new car. Doesn't matter what it is. A Buick, a Hyundai, doesn't matter. They would just give anything to have a new car, you know? And they would probably take good care of it and appreciate it. And then you got whatever this is, man. What is this? What is splatter? I mean, the whole car, every piece. Service brake pad, check engine light, 131,000 miles on the odometer. This is just disgusting. There are dead bugs and stuff all over up here. This is... Man. Yeah, and you can imagine the smell, I'm sure. This is... It makes me wonder, like, if this is what the car looks like, can you imagine what the person's house looks and smells like. You know what I mean? And I get some people are probably going to think I'm some kind of just really mean, nasty person, and I promise I'm not. I'm sure not trying to be. It's just disgusting. With that said, though, you know, we each live in America, and that gives us the freedom to be nasty if we want to. You know, what the hell is this thing? Is this one of those newfangled 3-cylinders? I guarantee it is. I guarantee, what is like a 1 liter again? 1.2 liter? That looks like a 3-cylinder. It is. I guarantee that's a 3-cylinder. Wow, a 3-cylinder. Okay. You know, Brian could clean this up. I almost hate bringing him something this nasty, though. I really do. But, I mean, he loves stuff like this. He loves a challenge. Tires, gonna need tires. He could make this look decent, but I don't know how good it's gonna come out. I really don't. This one's pretty rough, guys. Gonna need a few pieces and parts here and there, but I mean, overall, I guess, Encore GXST, what does all that mean? I don't know. Overall, bald tires. Literally, you got your kids in the car, bald tires. You're letting your kids draw on the door. Oh, not even my car. And it gets me just frustrated. I would never let my car get anywhere near this condition. I'm going to put it on the watch list, though, because if nothing else, it'd be a fun video of a before and after, and then turn around and just send it back to auction again. Scratch that. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put the car in gear. Yeah, so I went back off camera and decided, let's go ahead and throw this thing in gear and see what it does. Steering wheel works nice. Reverse works. Forward? Oh, no. No, it doesn't go forward. In drive, it makes all kinds of horrific noises. Screeching and squealing and screaming noises. I don't see any fluid under there. Oh, holy crap. You know what I missed? Hold on. What is... Oh, my gosh. Wow. I missed all that, didn't I? Oh, yeah. Oh, she's trashed, guys. She is trashed. Okay. You know what? Never mind. Not interested. Here's one, though. Little Hyundai Venue. I have one of these. This one doesn't look nearly as nice as mine. I should have bought this one. I could have used lots of parts off of it, like wheels and tires and control arms and struts and tie rods. Yeah, mine was a little heavily damaged. 2021, same year as mine too. Huh. No kidding. This one, it's got hail damage, and it's got some side swipe damage, and there's some damage to the front. This one's actually really rough, guys. Biohazard, perfect. Oh, I like the interior though. Doesn't smell too bad. Where's the biohazard? Oh, there's blood. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, there's blood in there too. Good Lord. Blood on the seats. Blood on the door. Huh. Only 22,000 miles on this. Blood on the gear selector. Oh, blood on the center console. What? How? Oh, there's blood all over. Oh, there is blood. Oh, wow. No kidding. I guess I don't. Oh, there's blood over here too. Boy, somebody got tore up. I don't get it though. Like, oh, dang. Well, that was a, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't look like they hit anything. It looks like they just drove. Like maybe it was spike strips or something, you know? Popped the tire and they just to hell with it. They just drove on that wheel. They just kept going. Yeah, tires are overrated, you know? I saw a YouTube video where somebody was trying to drive with rocks for tires, so apparently it can be done. Lots of damage to this side. I mean, tons of hail damage, and then an impact right here. Obviously, this thing hit something. I'm wondering if this was like a police pursuit where it was spike strips or something, and then bang, they ran off the road. Who knows? Maybe they just blew a tire and just didn't know, so they just kept driving for many, many miles until they crashed into a guardrail. It's hard to say. This one, honestly, is not one that I would be interested in, so let's see what else we can find. How about a wrecked Kia Stinger? I do like these cars. One day I'm going to buy one just because I want to experience it. You got the Raiders emblem on the hood. And, you know, the whole front end just took a nasty spill, as my grandma would say. There is like oil all over the intercooler. I mean, everywhere. This thing must have popped a trans cooler line, or that could be from the air conditioning. It's hard to say. But this one is definitely tore up. Somebody did some aftermarkets on it, though. You got a aftermarket intake. Looks like some aftermarket strut towers. Aftermarket intercooler. I'm certain those silicone hoses are not factory, along with that front mount intercooler is probably not factory either. This one is just too far gone. 45,000 miles. This was a nice car. I think these are probably one of the most underrated cars on the market today. People just don't take them seriously because it's like, oh, it's a Kia. Better watch out for these guys. You see one of these on the street, I'm telling you, these suckers stock, they're mean. You throw a few aftermarket upgrades and a tune on them, and they're a whole lot meaner, guys. One of these days, I'm telling you, I'm going to get my hands on one. Let's see what else we got. You guys already know I love me an old Buick, but this one, nah. Going to pass on this. Actually, it looks pretty good aside from needing a front bumper. Is that it? It's got good tires. Oh, it's got a few little dings here and there to be expected for something a little bit older. What year is this? An 03. That's not too bad. But I'm not really in the market for an old Century. I think it's a Century. Yeah, let's keep on moving. I see a Mitsubishi over there. I think that's a Mitsubishi that I would have really liked to get my hands on. A Mercury Milan. I like those, but no. Ooh. Dang. Wow. You know, it's bad enough to get into a car accident. It's another when you have an accident, then your car burns down, right? Good Lord. Anyway, let's move over here because I saw this. I think this is a Mitsubishi. Honestly, I just don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe it's a Mazda. Let's take a look. It's crunched in the back very, very badly. It is a 90. Oh, it's an Infinity. Okay, so I was wrong. Total. Ooh. I mean, I saw that the back end was damaged. I didn't realize that there's no trunk left. Like, the trunk is literally in the back seat now. Kia Forte Coupe. We'll pass on the Chrysler this time. I like the Forte. This one, nope. A little too wrecked, and on top of the wreck, it has hail damage. And you combine those two, and it just makes me no longer interested. Like the little 5 Series. Love this generation. I'd love it more if it was an M5. Oh, this looks like she's been here a while, since April. It's a 530. How bad is the damage? Oh, it's not. It's not that bad. You got a little bit of tweaking here. Some things got pushed back, pushed in a little bit, but that's all stuff you can fix. I'm not looking for a 5 Series. I'm really not looking for a BMW at all right now, though. Honda, wrecked. See, you got to go through a lot of really, really bad cars to find those few good ones out here. And maybe that's the reason a lot of people don't come out here and mess with this stuff. It's just too much work. You know, I mean, you can sit on the internet and you can find cars all day long, but you really don't know what you're getting till you come out here, put your hands on them. And even then, you don't entirely know what you're getting. You can make sure they start. You can make sure that you've seen the body and the interior and smells and all that stuff. You make sure it goes forward and backwards. But even then, I mean, that does not guarantee you that you're going to have all your gears. You know what I mean? There's no guarantees. So doing this stuff is inherently risky. A lot of people just are not comfortable with taking those kinds of risks. Oh Lord, what did they do to this Ford Focus? Oh boy, they put flames all over it. All right, well, it's probably a really fast Ford Focus though. 2012, those flames, it's got to add at least 20 horsepower. Huh, is it an ST? Yeah, that's what it is. It's an ST. Or an RS. That is exactly what it is. This thing is incredibly quick. This is a turbocharged. Nope. No, it's not. It's just a base model. It doesn't even have leather. Look, if it was me, I would have taken all the money that you spent on the graphics, trust, I don't know. I spent all the money from all that stuff, and I would have invested it in maybe a slightly higher optioned car. But that's just me. Continuing on, Audis, Nissans. Ooh, Buick. I do like Buick. I guess I am getting old. I can say that now. I'm 44, and I love Buicks. I'm gonna walk around a little bit, guys, see if there's anything else we can find. And if I find something, we will come right back. Well, that did not take long. I found a 2018 Audi SQ5 Prestige. And it says damage, water, flood damage. Well, before I turned the camera on, I decided to go ahead and walk around it, sniff test it. I didn't smell anything. I don't see anything. So maybe this is one that sucked up water and it's just dead. But I mean, definitely does not smell like a flood. And beautiful interior. Not to mention the color of this thing is absolutely gorgeous. I don't think I've ever seen one of these in person before, but this is really nice, guys. So I'm going to assume that it probably does not run, but we'll give it a shot anyway. It's certainly going to be dead, you know, right? Maybe not. Yeah, it's going to be dead. I love that diamond stitching. This is luxury. SQ5 floor mats too. Look at that steering wheel. You got that racing inspired flat bottom steering wheel. Oh yeah, she's dead. She's dead. Well, I guess it's a good time to segue into the engine compartment then, because we might learn a little bit more about this thing from whatever's going on under the hood. And there we go. All right. First thing I notice is we got debris all over the top of the engine. That's promising. I don't think these have an oil dipstick either. They don't. No, no, no. Spider webs. Is this something disconnected here? There's something. Looks like something important should plug in there. There's two giant pins, but yeah, I don't see anything. Oh boy. Surely they didn't just leave those pins exposed, right? Maybe they did. How do you open this? There's positive, negatives over there. Let's throw a jump on it, see what it does. First thing I like to do when I hook a jump pack up to a flood car is make sure I don't see smoke, you know. Smoke, fire, flames, things of that nature. This one seems like it's gonna be okay. We'll find out if we've got any juice on the interior. I don't see any. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. It's trying to boot up for us. 96,000 miles. Oh, locked up. Yeah. Locked up tight, too. The air suspension is raising. Drive system malfunction. Yeah. Definitely. Drive system malfunction. Engine is locked up tight. You can hear that clunk. That's one more. No. Nah. Okay, well, such is life. Seems like the air suspension was trying to do something and then it failed. It's sitting way too low and we got an air suspension message on the dash. Oh yeah, those cables are hot. So starter is definitely engaging, trying to turn the engine, but it cannot. Most likely the engine is full of water. Too bad that we don't have a dipstick. It'd be nice to actually see the oil level, because it could be something as simple as pulling the spark plugs out, getting the water out. Of course, because this is turbo, probably twin turbo, you're probably, since water got into it, you're gonna have water everywhere. It's not just like it sucked it up. You're gonna have water in the cylinders. You're gonna have water in the intercooler. You're gonna have water in the turbos. These things become so much more complicated when you add all of those extra components. So for that reason, I'm out. Well, I didn't find anything else particularly interesting yet, but I saw this from a distance and I had to come take a look at it. And my question is, because I just can't remember, obviously this thing is in horrible shape, but did Chevrolet ever come out with like an official Transformers version of the Camaro? You guys remember? Wasn't he Bumblebee? Which, if I remember correctly, when I was a child back in the 80s, Bumblebee was actually a Volkswagen Beetle, which is not a very intimidating car, but, you know, obviously Camaro would be a much more appropriate choice. But I always loved Bumblebee. He was one of my favorites, of course, Optimus Prime. But this one already had tons of filler and bodywork. I just cannot remember for sure. I think somebody just stuck Transformer stickers and badges on it. I don't think they did come out with a version of this that was like officially GM licensed with Transformers. But if they did, somebody drop a comment below and let me know. Now, I'm not going to spend any real time on this Mustang because it's a V6, but this is one of my favorite generations of the Ford Mustang. I just love everything about the styling, and this is one of my favorite colors. I think it's called ruby red. I can't remember for sure, but absolutely gorgeous. You get this generation of Mustang with your 5.0 and a stick shift. And I mean, you're talking about a car that is so gorgeous, slick, sexy, and fun to drive. Now, technology, you know, isn't much on one of these guys. Kind of old school, but I mean, you got the leather and you got an automatic, you got a little touchscreen aftermarket Pioneer unit. You know, this one's hail damaged. Overall though, nice looking car. I would not be interested in this one because of the V6, and honestly the hail damage really distracts from the beauty of this car. But there's something about the design of this car, the wheels, I absolutely love it. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna get out of here. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button and let me know. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. And until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.